Gentlemen, the time has come once again to discuss things.
And let's start with the review.
Hi everyone, I'm Sid Part 2. Joining me today is Maxwell's Magic Reviews and Photo
Take
Girl.
two.
No, we're doing this. More commonly known as
The
Maxwell
Wonder Group.
and Haley. Hey, you know, it's a show that's done all but live, and I don't edit any of the audio, I'd have everyone know. Unless Milan does something completely jackass.
And when doesn't he?
Jackass-like. What?
And when doesn't he?
No, I mean like when he just gets really fucking annoying. Like, there have been shows where there's like at least 5 minutes of Milan yelling at his father and I'll cut it out. But anyway. So today we're here, Deadpoolzilla lists, unless he gets back to me, and I'll just make sure he hasn't real quick. Yeah, I guess we're Deadpoolzilla lists, which is, I mean, this is, I've remarked several times, the show of the rotating cast, but at the same time, I talked to him for like an hour today, and it was all like, yeah, I'm totally gonna be there, and he's totally not here. So yeah.
So yeah.
Take that how you will. Anyway, what are we talking about today? Anybody?
FlatLine.
FlatLine. Cool. Yeah, that. Which makes it, what, Season 8, Episode 9?
I
think it's episode 8.
Nah, last week was Episode 8, I'm
It's
sure of
episode
it.
9.
Okay.
You're Episode 9.
Yeah, Rom's episode 9.
I'm gonna tell you said that. Anyway. So, yeah, this is, really, it's weird. The season's, like, almost over.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't feel like it at all.
No.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
Anyway.
Nice. It's been a while since we had
The
nice awkward
tradition
silence.
continues.
Indeed. Maxwell, what are your general thoughts on the episode, then?
Well, this here is a Dr. Light episode, and personally, I would put this up there with Blink as being one of the best Dr. Light episodes.
Okay, what's another, what would you say is another example of a Dr. Light episode?
Oh, let's see. Oh, God. For the life of me, I can't think of any other Dr. Light episode except for this and Blink.
Okay.
But there has been one basically every season, so...
Yeah, I mean, what's the one that Deadpoolzilla always, like, makes fun of? Love and Monsters.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, it's bad. Okay, yeah, I guess I hadn't thought of it that way, because, I mean, Capaldi's in the whole episode. But I guess more than Blink, though. More than Tennant's in Blink.
Yeah, but then again, the Doctor is trapped in the Tardis. So he can't be out and about doing normal Doctor stuff, which is kind of how I deem a Dr. Light episode.
Okay, I gotcha. See, I've gotten to this place where I realize if you really want me to like an episode of Doctor Who, do something fun or interesting with the TARDIS. And, like, all my favorite episodes have some kind of crazy TARDIS-like element to it. And I don't know if this is one of my favorites yet, but it's definitely really entertaining. And, like, so my favorite episode of Doctor Who is The Doctor's Wife, which is when the TARDIS is a sentient person, which was awesome. And then my second favorite episode, oddly enough, even though I'm more of a David Tennant fan, is still another Matt Smith episode, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, because it's just so clever. And this one, too. This is awesome. It's just, like, it reminded me of that really silly joke from, what is it, Donna's first episode, whatever that one was called, where, like, Tennant pulls, like, a giant fucking, like, remote or something out of his pocket, and she goes, "Where did that come from?" And he goes, "Time Lord pockets, bigger on the inside." But, like, Clara has, like, a cartoon character's purse where she pulls a sledgehammer out of this thing. And that was one of the most entertaining things I've seen in a while. It's just so funny. It's just handing her things through the purse. That was great. And I really like the Doctor climbing in and out of the really tiny TARDIS. That was adorable.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm pretty sure Peter Capaldi is a really tall dude. So, I mean, that just worked really well for me. It was all just really entertaining.
Okay, general thoughts on the episode. I thought it started off a little, I don't know, weird for me. I thought, oh, it's going to be the episode of the wallpaper people or something.
It was.
No, then that grew into something more of the aspect of these creatures trying to figure out 3 dimensions. And it's another episode of the mysterious creature without a name, because I remember the creature underneath the blanket didn't have a name. Nobody knows what the heck that was. The mummy did not have a specific species it was associated to. Yeah, a soldier, but they didn't know what it was or where it came from necessarily. Okay. In this one as well, they figure out, oh, it's just trying to figure out 3 dimensions, and that was it, really. There's no species. Like, it's not like, oh, it's a Dalek or it's a Cyberman. Well, nobody knows what it is, really.
Well, the Doctor does give it a name, though.
Really?
What does he call it? Because I totally missed it.
The Boneless.
Boneless?
That's badass.
Okay.
And the only reason why I know that is because I watched the Doctor Who Extra, where they actually said, yeah, this was called the Boneless, because first viewing, I could not understand what Capaldi said there, so...
Yeah, like the music swelling and he's talking really fast. Yeah. And I gotta say, my biggest negative criticism of this, and I'm pretty sure it's entirely because... Or wait, yeah, this isn't a Moffat episode, right?
Well, he is head script editor, but no, this isn't Moffat.
Okay, yeah, I think I can definitely tell, because the writer tries to do what the other thing besides creating like a monster from bodily function, the other thing that Moffat's really good at, which is badass Doctor speeches.
Mm-hmm.
And this would have been the first time that that Capaldi gave a badass Doctor speech. And it was just kind of meh.
Yeah, I agree.
But Capaldi's really good at being angry. And so I really wanted to see him give a badass Doctor speech and just, have a Dalek shit itself or something.
I'm just imagining that.
And it's just, I don't know if it's not, like, maybe Capaldi's trying to tone back the whole angry Doctor thing. Or maybe this writer just wasn't very good at writing the speech for him. Because, I mean, the speech was a little short and kind of, not on the nose, just kind of meh in general when you, think about the words of the speech. Like, you seem determined to play the role of monsters, and I am the man who stops the monsters. I'm like, you really couldn't come up with a better term than that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was a little disappointed by that, particularly after how awesome it was that the TARDIS does its whole, bro spinny thing and, knocks them back. And that was so badass. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that was awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked the tiny TARDIS. That was adorable and hilarious and also very frightening. I'm not a tiny TARDIS. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Go away. No? No one else wants to join in on the talking about the tiny TARDIS?
Sorry, I was relighting my pipe.
Pay attention to the show. This is important stuff.
I have been paying attention, it's just I can't talk while I'm lighting my pipe.
Well then quit it, jackass.
No, I shall smoke till the day I die.
Which is in like 2 weeks.
Exactly.
No, I like the fact that the TARDIS shrinks throughout the whole episode, because...
Well, it didn't keep shrinking, it just got like one size smaller.
That is shrinking.
No, it was like smaller and then it was one size smaller, but it didn't continue to shrink.
Oh yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah.
When
I gotta say the like perspective was a little off.
It was very Alice in Wonderland-y for
No,
me.
not that. It's just like when she sets the TARDIS down on the table and the kid comes and looks inside. They didn't do a very good job of keeping the idea that the TARDIS is still just as big on the inside, just not the outside. Because Capaldi looks small in that shot.
Oh,
know?
that's because he's standing back farther, that's why.
Yeah.
No, but the whole TARDIS looked small in that shot to me. Like, everything looks smaller. It doesn't look like the same kind of thing. Because what it should look like is like you're looking inside of a room through like a hole in the wall. And what it looked like is it looked like the usual scale of a shot inside the TARDIS. Or like a scaled down version of the shot inside the TARDIS. I don't know.
Well, one thing regarding the shrinking that I was kind of hoping for was that the Master used to shrink things in the classic series, and I was just hoping that there was going to be some sort of a reveal that the Master was doing the shrinking, but I guess it had something to do with the Creature of the Week, but that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Maybe they're trying to make it two-dimension and they can't. They're struggling to make it flat.
Well, no,
It
he
could
talks
be a
about
possibility.
they're leeching off the dimensions of the TARDIS. So since scale and size are two things that are actually it helps that I know as much as I do about 3D animation. Scale and size are two different things on a dimension plane, because you have X, which is left to right, Y, which is up and down, and Z, which is back and forth. Those are your 3 dimensions. So scale and size are related to all 3 of those. And so if these are 2-dimensional creatures, they're pulling from the 3rd dimension of it, and it's scaling itself down as it goes then. That's all I got. I thought it was really interesting though.
Well, it is.
Yeah, Mr. Pipe Smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I thought it made sense, but to be fair, I, mess with 3D animation quite often, so. Alright, next. Anyone got anything?
Want to talk about the boneless?
I didn't like when they start to become 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Really? I loved that.
They look like half-assed 3D zombies.
No, that's not
me.
the problem I had with it. I just thought it was too much too soon. Because I don't know, I like the whole wall-crawling nature of it, and I thought you could have done some more clever stuff.
The more the melting of the objects to 2D.
Yeah, because that couch turned into 2 dimensions was so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was.
No, just like when Clara and the kid are in that chair in the middle of the room. I just thought that was really cool, the way everything was kind of, crawling up the walls and on the ceiling to get toward them. I thought that was really interesting, and I thought you could have done some more stuff with that. So I was a little disappointed by that part of it. I also thought it was really cool, like the way that they killed the one guy, and I wish they could have done some more stuff like this.
Which guy?
When they're in the train station for the first time in like 22 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like frozen, and then like you do the camera pan, and you see that he's like
in peace, like
yeah, like
it's almost like 3D chalk.
Yeah.
Things on the ground. I can't explain it, but it's so cool.
It's really fun messing with the perspective like that. I thought that was really. I've never seen that done in
Never
film.
done it vertically before, but I've seen it horizontally. That's the first time I've seen it
vertically.
Vertically, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
so
really
cool.
Awesome.
One thing that confuses me about the Boneless is that at the beginning they were just taking the people and putting them on the walls of that tunnel, and then later on we see like this giant skin cell and then the blood vessels of someone.
That's because they're trying to figure out the anatomy of the humans,
right.
The 3D humans.
I can understand that, but then when it comes to the guy in the tunnel, it becomes they just take the person and slap them against the wall again. It just seems a little weird to me that they were going. It seemed to me that they were setting up that they were experimenting on the human beings, and then with the person in the tunnel, where we do get that beautiful reveal, as you all said, it just didn't make sense, because why are they now no longer doing experiments on the people?
I think it was at that point they figured it out more, because after that they were more three-dimensional.
Yeah, they had 3 dimensions.
They're like, oh, so this is how they work, which attempt that, and then they sort of work it out.
Yeah, but I guess where Maxwell's coming from, and I guess I kind of had this a little bit too, is that like they don't seem to be motivated to kill people anymore after that point.
Mm-hmm.
If they're doing experiments to gain 3 dimensions, then why keep killing people after you've gained 3 dimensions? So we either needed more of a chance for them to talk or explain themselves, or we needed some kind of like more science going on behind it, or them continually improving their 3D physics.
Yeah.
Every time they killed somebody. A la like, shit, what monster movie does that, where like every time he kills a dude? Oh, The Mummy. Yeah, The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Every time he kills someone, he gets like slightly better.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That would make more sense. And stuffs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a fair criticism, Maxwell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know, that could be a deleted scene or something.
Mm-hmm. What did you all think with the what Clara's call to Danny?
Oh, she is not a good liar, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Sounds very active.
Yeah, it did. Very active.
I'm just kind of concerned why Danny is perfectly okay with it.
He is not. He doesn't know.
Yeah, but still, he seemed a little too calm for potentially hearing his girlfriend fucking someone else.
Oh yeah. Well. I don't know
you know what could have worked?
I've never been in that situation, I guess.
You know what could have worked is if she'd been like, sorry, watching porn, bye.
Maybe there's a British term for the word porn or something they could have used just to make it more family friendly, but yeah, that'd been funny.
Just watching porn. Because, like, I don't know anything that could get someone off the phone faster than that. Funny story. So it was after my surgery last year, when you guys, long time watchers of the show will remember that I couldn't do the show for a couple weeks because I couldn't laugh because they cut up open my abdomen, so my whole diaphragm was kind of like fucked up and shit. So it hurt to laugh. So I just couldn't do the show because, you know, we always have good laughs on here. But I'm talking to Milan one night after getting home from the hospital. And I'm like, alright, we can talk, but just don't make me laugh. He's like, I'm not going to. And we're talking for like 20 minutes or so. And he just keeps like saying these things under his breath. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just looking at porn. I'm like, don't fucking look at porn while you're talking to me. And he goes, I'm not doing anything. I'm just staring at it dispassionately. I'm like, that's so much fucking worse. And I just started laughing my ass off because of how fucking disturbing and demented that was. And then I got off the call.
It's Milan.
Because I was in pain. No, I'm just staring at porn dispassionately while talking to you. That's terrible. Yeah, anyway. The more you know about Milan's life. Do, 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 do. Oh, which reminds me, Maxwell.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're going the more you know, do you want to give any criminals advice?
Oh. Well, seeing as I didn't see too much crime in this episode,
graffiti? There's graffiti in this episode.
Yeah. So, you know what? To all potential criminals who are out there spray painting and vandalizing buildings, don't get caught. There. Simple enough, right?
Do, 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 do.
Well, it is good to know that someone at least watched my review, so...
Yeah, I was looking forward to more, and then it just didn't happen.
I had the flu, so...
You have, like, the worst luck, dude.
I know. But at least I did get all of Season 1 of Tales from the Crypt filmed, which is just 2 more episodes. So all of that is filmed, all I need to do is edit it together. And with so few days left... Whoa! Someone new to the call.
Hold on, wait a sec. He'll connect. We have Deadpoolzilla. He, like me, fell asleep.
Yeah, sorry guys, I took a nap and just now woke up.
It's cool. So you understand the awesomeness of naps. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah. You feel great after a nap.
Yeah, totally.
It's like you feel better. Why is it that you feel better after a nap instead of sleep?
I don't know, dude. It's just awesome. Naps rule. That is the lesson of this episode of Doctor Who. So, Deadpoolzilla, unfortunately, we are getting kind of close to the end of our review here. You want to give general thoughts on the episode real quick, though?
Yeah, I think with this episode is that it was very good. I thought that it was a cool way to introduce a new type of villain. Again, we've been seeing a lot of villains that the Doctor doesn't really understand, and this is...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ian.
No, I was just agreeing.
Yeah.
Because I pointed that out already. Woohoo!
Yeah. It's also kind of cool. Also, these things, the boneless, are terrifying.
Really? You got terrified by the
concept.
Zombie?
No. The concept of the boneless is terrifying.
Okay.
It's kind of like the concept of a Dalek is terrifying.
Yeah.
Where the whole, being pulled apart, your atoms, and, literally, you're still alive, but now your two-dimensional picture is like a living hell. In here...
I don't know, we did make fun of it when we first started watching it. It was like the wallpaper villain. But then that became legitimately terrifying.
Yeah.
All of Capaldi's season has just been horrifying. Just everything is so messed up.
Yeah. I think this is also the episode, this is the episode that solidified my love for Capaldi as my favorite Doctor.
Really, your favorite now, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was that moment where, this is the moment that did it. The moment where Capaldi finally gets all the power back to the TARDIS and flies right in. He's like, I am sorry, I wanted so badly for you guys just to be understood, but it doesn't look like you want it that way. You want to be the monsters, so I'm going to play my role, the man who fights the monsters.
See, I was talking about that earlier. I thought that was really, like... It was a good attempt, but I just don't think the writer was up for the badass doctor speech the way Moffat is. Like, Moffat's really fucking good at badass doctor speeches.
Well, be that as it may,
I don't think he was up... hold on, let me say this. I don't think he was up for it. I thought that speech was kind of meh.
To each his own. I thought that Capaldi really handled it well.
I don't know, I'll rewatch it to see, because I really did like this episode just because of the TARDIS stuff, but the first time watching that, I was just kind of meh.
Yeah. I really do like that also this shows Clara, hey, it's not easy being me. Give me a fucking break.
It's not easy being the Doctor.
Yeah. He shows her pretty much flat out, hey, this is the life I've lived for over 2,000 years, and now you know what it's like to walk in my shoes for a little bit.
Yeah. I really like when she goes, I'm the Doctor.
And he's like, don't you do it.
It's like, get ready for it, laddie.
What I liked about in here is that, this made Clara very likable, in the sense that she finally understands, because all she's done is kind of rag on the Doctor for being a little heartless. Well, now she kind of understands why he's like that. Because, as I said in the previous episode review, I talked about how Capaldi's Doctor's a little battle-worn. He's pretty much mentally and physically exhausted now. And now she kind of understands, yeah, this is what I do day in and day out.
Yeah, that's fair. Maxwell, you need to say something?
No, just clearing my throat.
Okay. Sounded all like, I want to throw in here now.
No, not particularly.
Okay. I don't know, yeah, I guess I see where you're coming from, dude. I'm not like you, where I've just not been able to stand Clara all season, but I liked her in this. I thought it was really... I thought Jenna Coleman just had a lot of fun this episode. And, yeah, like, Maxwell, maybe you'll have heard it. Did Clara say, like the Addams Family, before the Doctor, like, stuck his hand out of the TARDIS and
yes,
stuff?
she did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right, Ian. I actually did rewatch the episode before watching this. Doing this.
Okay.
So yeah, you were right.
Oh, that's so funny.
And also,
Okay.
what also made that scene for me was Capaldi's victory dance.
Yeah.
Yes! You're right, that was really funny.
That's what really made it. It was like, yay, I accomplished not dying. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I think my thing for, if you want me to like Doctor Who, like if you want Deadpoolzilla to like Doctor Who, you have to have some kind of reference or classic Who monster. For me, you have to do something cool or fun with the TARDIS. Yeah, so
which probably explains why you have a love for Journey to the Center of the TARDIS.
'Cause it's awesome. And you have poor taste. But yeah. Alright, did anyone else want to get any final thoughts out, though?
I had one thing that I was, well, still am, kind of confused about. While they're all running through the, subway tunnels. That wasn't a subway, that was a train tunnel. Anyway, when the old guy reaches inside of Clara's bag and pulls out the TARDIS, I just don't get that scene. Why the hell did he grab the TARDIS? Any of you have an answer?
I think it was like, oh, that's your thing that you use for something, because I think he saw her earlier pull something like the sonic screwdriver out from it, and he's like, oh, give me the magic box.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was something akin to that. I've got to rewatch the episode at least once.
Yeah. All in all, this was a pretty good episode. I liked how they tricked, in a very smart way, too, how they managed to trick the Boneless. Mm-hmm. And, again, Capaldi just sells so much in here. Pretty much like, you almost get the sense that he's afraid of dying in the thing he's always traveled in.
A little bit. I I find it weird that the TARDIS goes into siege mode, and one of the things it does in siege mode is turn off life support.
Well, I think what it's meant to do, like when it goes into siege mode, is like it's supposed to be like the enemy has already gotten in the TARDIS, so it's trying to kill itself with the enemy trapped in there.
Maybe, I don't know. Like the whole point of the TARDIS is like no one knows how to do anything in it unless you're a Time Lord. So if you break into a TARDIS, and Capaldi says it into the Dalek, you'll starve to death before you find the, microwave or whatever.
Yeah.
The light switch. There you go, the light switch. So yeah, I guess I see where you're coming from though.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing, this was a very fun episode. I really generally liked it, and the thing with Missy has got me thinking very much so. Like, the thing at the end, like, oh, I guess you could see everyone, that's a new app right there for, there's a new Heaven app right there.
You have iPads in heaven now.
Yeah.
God was really happy to get the upgrade.
iPads in heaven.
It's iPads in heaven. Hip, 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 hooray.
So, are there any new theories about who Missy is yet?
No, I'm very confused as to her. We still got one more episode away till the 2-part finale to find out what she is.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a 2-part finale?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're not gonna have to wait till the Christmas special to find out what's going on third?
No, it's a 2-part finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's not getting a Christmas special this year?
No, they are getting.
We are.
We are, but but the 2-part finale is going to happen outside of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm very interested in next week's episode because it looks like it's almost like it's called In the Forest of the Night, so no Bastion Narada, sadly. But what I did do a little background check on the episode. It looks like what it's supposed to be is that the world, literally, Swamp Thing just came out and said, "Here's the green. It's going to take over again."
We'll see what happens then. That sounds interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and do scores for FlatLine. And your score better not be medical related. Just saying. No, doesn't count. Alright, I'm gonna give this episode 3.5 out of 5 sledgehammers produced from the purse. Did I take yours?
Yes, I ate you.
Ha ha ha. Poke your belly. So why don't we give Haley a little bit of time? Deadpoolzilla, go ahead.
I'm gonna give this 4 Dr. Hands crawling out of the TARDIS out of 5.
Maxwell?
Well, this here has been my favorite episode of the whole series so far. So, I have to give this 5 Tudises out of 5.
What was that? Oh, okay.
You remember the little machine? He called it the Tudis?
Oh, okay.
That was so adorable.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Trying to think.
Flatline. Because the title Flatline, because Honey, I Shrunk the TARDIS would have been stupid.
Shut up, that's an awful joke. No one thinks it's funny.
Alright, well, I'll just do 4 out of 5 spray cans.
Aw, sorry, babe.
I can't think of anything more clever this time. Last time I did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
But,
can Jamie Matheson just come back next series? Because both his episodes were fantastic.
Yeah, I liked both of his. Cool. Alright, so next week we'll be discussing, what is it called?
In the
Forest of Darkness?
In the Forest of the Night.
In the Forest of the Night. So, I got, half of that right. I got the general sentiment of that correct. Anyway. So everyone, thank you for listening. Until next time, I'm the Philosopher.
I'm a photographer.
I am the Creator.
And I am the Magician.
Oh my god, we got it right. And we are your geeky gentlemen and lady. And we will be discussing